The reason that I got into providing housing and leaving my job and becoming this person that I didn't think I could become was because of mortality, because I kept watching homeless people die on our streets. In the winter of 2014, I was in the hospital with my firstborn son. My wife was giving birth to him, and I hear that these folks under the bridges and at the tents were either being bulldozed or their tents were being taken away. And then from there, the need for me was, how come these folks that are the most vulnerable, how are they not getting into housing? And so that gave me the power or the excitement or the need to change that. And the only way to get people out from under that is to get them into a place where they don't have to survive like they have been.
Hey, how you doing? Oh, this is nice.
Person-centered housing options is a housing first program that really turns housing for the homeless upside down. We bring folks indoors before we make them jump through hoops. And that's what Housing First is all about. If they want to choose to go into treatment, we help them with that. If we want to change their substance use, we help them with that. But we do it in an inclusive manner that allows for people to thrive and develop relationships and become productive members of society. There were so many barriers to that Chuck and I, my co-founder, we took a step back and we said the model Housing First was not being practiced widely, and we had to do something about it. He came from healthcare and I was coming from the streets, case management, and we were like, if we don't merge these two things with housing, then we're never going to get these people off the streets and we're never going to change this problem. And so with the Housing First model, when I sort of started to do research and start to understand that and looked at our other models, people had to go through shelter and then they had to behave or change their behavior or be in recovery and then go into transitional housing, and from there and then fit that mold. And if they behaved well enough or they did this or they did that, then they could get into this magical apartment.
So this is the first time I get to see your place.
Yes, this is the new place.
Digs.
Oh my gosh, Nick, I'm so excited.
But we all know that when people are given a place to live that's safe and secure, they reduce those other issues on their own, because they wanted to anyway. And so we flipped that model of housing readiness to housing first. We provide a continuum of services that really brings out the person and their goals and allows them to become the individuals that they want to be. And we do that through a lot of different methods, but Housing First allows for all of that to happen, and that's what's so exciting about it. I just tallied how many households we've served since we started, and we're at like 700 households. Once they know you're going to support them, the trust begins, and that's what it's all about.
I'm serious, Nick, from where I come from, man, and living in that car, Nick, and literally kicking rats, man, and to be able to walk in the house and have my son be able to come to a home, it's just amazing. Words can't express, it really can't. That's from my heart, man.
Yeah, don't worry.
It's awesome, man.
That's what makes me so happy for you.